Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities we found this morning over at the Discord. We found 4 home runs on the day, giving us 20% plus, and our 2 highest ones were 30% plus on the day, guys. So if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. So SENS Stock, Sensonics Holdings Inc. continues its bullish trajectory. This is one that we've talked about since the first day things started to jump, and it was because of the news of the promise trial of the continuous glucose monitor of 180 days. Looking like it's looking promising, right? Literally, that's what the whole trial is about. And this is one step closer to FDA approval. Now, Sensonics Holdings Inc. actually consolidated, ran up, pulled back down, and went higher. So this has been hitting newer highs, newer lows, newer highs, and it's continuing to push upwards. This has made it on our daily watch list of stocks to watch in the morning twice already. The first time it gave us close to 30 to 50%. And here we are with it today, and it gave us another 20% plus opportunity. So SENS has been a hype stock that everyone's watching right now. It's actually being discussed by many investors, and also a lot of investors are jumping in with the great news. And you could see the momentum, and it's basically almost doubled. Actually, it has. But basically, it's doubled 100%. And the question is, could this continue upwards? Well, for those that are long on this one, the opportunity is there. You have to do more research and due diligence. But in the short term, we're going to have to see if this can continue, or if it's going to go ahead and consolidate before running up higher. So let's look at some key points here for Monday. So the first thing is the 50-day moving average is 359. Anything above it is bullish. Anything below it is bearish. Now, if 359 goes ahead and gets broken through, it does not mean that the bears have gained control. But the bulls need to reappear so that they can stop this from going any lower. And if it does get broken through, the next support level I would watch is right here at 354, not too far from it, to kind of see how further down is it going. Now, the first support level I would watch, which is this lowest point here as it jumped back up and pulled back down before this after hours jump, is right here at this point of 376. I would watch that point very carefully to see if the bulls try to reappear between 376 and the 50-day moving average to bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast? Super important to be aware of that and to watch that closely. Now, as we see this jumping, it just broke through the resistance I was going to mention, which is 427, and it's hit a new high since it fell last time way back in February. So we have to go back a little bit to see here what's our next resistance level, and that is way up here at 452. You want to write that down and keep that close to you, because 452 is the next resistance level beyond this point for the bulls to continue to hit newer highs, new resistance levels, and continue this momentum upwards to go ahead and pull further away from the 50-day moving average and maintain leverage in the charts and rally on in this bullish trajectory. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that you won't want to miss, as well as the home runs that we hit. We went 4 for 4 with 20% plus on the day of opportunities at their highs, and our highest ones were 30% plus. And if that's something you want to become part of, and you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've mentioned back in March, and I knew it had a little bit of more room to pull back, which I stated in the message. I messaged this one out on the Patreon as well as here on the YouTube channel, and since then it's gone up anywhere between 30% to 50% up from those levels. So we're going to look at that chart and how it's reacting right now, because I believe there's more upside, and if it pulls back, it's making the opportunity even bigger, and if it consolidates, it's a great time to start watching it. But before we jump into that chart, I want to share with you guys the opportunities we found this morning over at the Discord. We found 4 home runs, all giving us 20% plus on the day, and our 2 highest ones were 30% plus. If that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. So the first one we caught was PTIX at 345. This one actually ran up pretty fast, and this was a very volatile one in the first several minutes of the day, but it jumped up 30% plus. We're going to look at that chart in just a moment. GENE, we caught it at 467. NOVN had a lot of speculation and hype. It was already up 50% in the pre-market, and it still had more room, which we're going to look at in just a moment. We caught that one at 1440. And SENS is a hype stock. I mentioned it before this week, last week, and here we are mentioning it again at 395. And it is one that I would watch with caution. And it turned out to be a home run of 20% plus as well. But let's look at the 2 best home runs we reached on the day, or the highest ones I would say, because they were all the best. It was great today. So PTIX, we caught it at 345. It started running from that point forward, dipped a little bit towards the bell, and took off, giving a highest point of 30% plus at the 420s range almost, right? It was about 418, 419, and that's when the rejection started. So it had enough room to give between anywhere from 5 to 10%, 10 to 15%, and all the way upwards to 30% plus since we caught it. Now, the other stock is NOVN. This had a lot of hype. It was already up 50% plus in the pre-market. As it was pulling back, we mentioned it at 1440, consolidated a little bit, hit the 13s, 1383, and shot up in just a matter of minutes, between 20 to 30 minutes, giving a highest point of 30% plus, guys. This was phenomenal. It came out with the news of phase 3 trials, and it started to build momentum, and inflow started to pick up. So if this is something you want to become part of, and you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. So here's the stock you want to add to your watch list. I mentioned this back on March 27th, and it is FUBO, F-U-B-O. This is a stock that was sitting in the 20s, and I had stated that week that if it continues to pull down, I can see this somewhere between $15 to $20. Well, it certainly did that, and it pulled back a little bit below $15. I was pretty close, and since that point forward, it had a reversal. And if we look here at the chart, this is when we mentioned it. This is what we were looking at, and I also was looking at the support of 2067, and if that got broken through, the next point of reference I was looking at was between $20 to $15. It fell a little bit below $15, and since then, it has been working its way up. And if we look at it here together on the chart, it's been working its way up, and it's almost 2x since those levels. I mentioned it way back here in March, pulled back down, kind of consolidated, went a little bit lower, right, to the 17s, pulled back up, giving great 5 to 10, 20% opportunities throughout those volatile movements, but pulled all the way down several weeks later to lows here of $14. So I wasn't just looking at it for that week, but I was also looking at it based off the chart over time that it could reach those levels, and it certainly got close to 15 or a little bit below it, and since then it has been skyrocketing. So if this consolidates or pulls back in a healthy manner, I believe there's more room here, and especially based off of analysis ratings. If you look at the analysis ratings here for FUBO TV at the time, this has probably changed, I'm not sure. This is based off of March, way back when it was at $21. The low end was $6.50, pulling it down. 42 is the average, and the high is $60. So this is definitely something you want to do more research on and due diligence. This is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you to buy, sell, or hold any positions of the stocks that I mentioned. I'm just here to enlighten everyone on what I'm watching, and you're more than welcome to join us along the journey. This has 2x since I mentioned it, and also 30% plus since exactly when I started watching it back at $21, guys. So if you want to know what stocks I watch live, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.